the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports.
Everyone is in their seats here, and we've got time for a quick pregame.
Hey there, Kevin.
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Clark, back when you were playing, what were the biggest challenges over the first third of the season you found?
Well, the travel is always a challenge, particularly early in your career, just learning how to manage that. How do you rest? How do you get your work in? How do you stay focused mentally? So the challenge of travel and the details of your craft. And then establishing chemistry with your teammates. We were kind of in transition my first 3 years in Indiana, where we had new players each year. And that's one of the challenges with the team that's struggling to be competitive.
Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Bell is out there with Jones, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Pass to Millsap. No good there. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime-time threat to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Golden State. This is to Porter. Curry brings the double, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Denver with the ball. Porter kicks to Thomas. Millsap passes to Porter. Back to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Golden State. Passes it to Durant. Over Porter. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry.
And there's little the D can do to stop Durant. Phenomenal at using his length to get his shot over those outstretched arms.
Now, here's Thomas. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jerebko's checked in for Jordan Bell. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. And Cook subbed in for Steph Curry.
But, you know, you don't get to flourish like IT does without being very creative. Always finds angles to get a shot up, even when defended well. You do what you have to do at his size to finish a drive, and he's one of the best small guys in the league in finishing.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Thomas loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Thomas got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint. Boy, he hit his teammate in the perfect spot. Led him easily to the bucket. That's what you call a room service assist.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 5. Offline with his 3.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and I'll tell you what, they got very lucky.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Kyle comes in for Paul Millsap. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Porter. And Barton subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Now here's Barton. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Deflects the pass. Miles passes to Barton. Here's Plumlee. Nice work on the board. He's paying off at the basket. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now, here is Bell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Unloads from 13. And Durant puts it in.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
For three, Murray. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen. Got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Barton.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Livingston. And Curry subbed in for Cook. Curry against Murray. Curry kicks to Bell. Outside Curry. Back to Bell from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Bell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're...
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Nikola Jokic.
Basketball, like passion, love.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Yeah, and you know, that cohesion is really impressive, Greg. I mean, they know how to get each other going and feed off of each other, and that's crucial.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Hernangomez in at the 3. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. And that said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the officials?
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputations. But in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams, to me, is just a behemoth of a guy.
He's grit. He's just all grit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he just oozes that with his size and the way he goes about his work.
He does. Harris is checked in for Juan Hernangomez. And Golden State also making a change. Jones is checked in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Lyles. Porter's checked in for Barton. And Thomas subbed in for Jamal Murray. Iguodala the pass to House. Jones kicks to Curry. Screen by Jones. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of... positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. And the Warriors making a change here. Evans is checked in. And so he hits both. And the Denver Nuggets, look at their improvement last year, Clark, especially on their home court.
Yeah, you know, they owned the NBA's fourth best home record last season, Kevin. Went 31-10. And, you know, some of it obviously is the altitude, but also when you've got younger players, they play better at home because they're not quite emotionally mature enough to be consistent on the road yet.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Warriors.
And the front court really has been getting the job done, scoring the lion's share of the points and really causing all sorts of problems for the opponent. They are a big-time key in why they have such a nice lead to this point.
Takes the 13-footer, and that one good. Porter's got his first basket.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Thompson left side. Over Harris. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porter against Evans. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Porter.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, for Nikola Jokic, I mean, the team is relying on him more and more now, and he's earned that kind of trust, and expectations are big every night. One thing he's got to get better at, though, is not getting down on himself when he makes mistakes. He's got to stay positive.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Jerebko's checked in for Evans. Livingston comes in for Thompson. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. And talking about Jokic, a fun-loving guy by nature, his teammates are trying to help him stay positive.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes he's his own worst enemy. He gets frustrated, and then things start to unravel on him. As Coach said, I don't want him feeling like it's all on him. Can't put that kind of pressure on himself. The message to Jokic, keep it simple. Keep it plain. Don't overthink it. Nice job exploiting that mismatch. Realized he had a smaller defender on him and went right to the mid-range jam.
Back to Thomas. 1:37 left to play here in the half. Jokic passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Porter with the screen for Thomas. Here's Harris. Banked in off the glass. Harris has got 5 now.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
Cook kicks to Iguodala. Jones sets the pick for Iguodala. Back to Cook. Jones with the screen on Thomas. Here's Cook. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10. Harris outside. Looks for Thomas. Gets it to him. Over Cook. Here's Jokic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Golden State also making some changes. Jordan Bell comes in for Damian Jones. And it's Kevin Durant in for Andre Iguodala. Five on the clock. Jerebko dishes to Durant. Over Hernangomez. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Martin with it. Hernangomez in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. The second half just about to get going here. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line. and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Jones is out there with Bell, and it's Curry in at the point. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jokic. Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's the screen. Durant kicks to Thompson. Screen by Jones. The pass to Bell. He dishes it to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Got to find a way to energize themselves, get going. 0 for 3. They're looking for their rhythm right now.
Jokic a screen to the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Martin's checked in for Denver.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. 9th in rebounding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. On its way from Curry for 2. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got tall.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the chart.
And the basket by Curry.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
To the middle, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's Durant missing. Here's Harris. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Lyles checked in for Millsap. Hernan Gomez comes in for Harris. And Murray subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Here's Cook. Golden State moving the ball around. Sinks the three-pointer. Livingston's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Barton. Murray right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Jerebko kicks to Iguodala. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Passes it to Jokic. Here's the teardrop. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. This, the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Patrick McCaw comes in for Quinn Cook. And Looney sends it back.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Wiles. The Warriors pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays.
He's off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. We've got Trey Lyles. Will Barton is out there with Murray. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Barton is really a team-first guy who likes to get the ball to his teammates. An excellent passer at his position.
Curry kicks to Durant. There's the dish to Jones. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Porter's checked in for Juan Hernan Gomez. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic from mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
Durant kicks to Curry. Fires from deep. No good from Durant. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Suns. The 11-footer, Kevin Durant with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Plumlee with the steal. Murray, the pass to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Jones sets the pick for Curry. He kicks it to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge.
For the Nuggets, Millsap comes in for Trey Lyles, and Harris subbed in for Will Barton. And Golden State also making a change. Jordan Bell's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Evan?
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Murray kicks to Millsap. For three, Harris. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Didn't think that was going to go in. And it's 13 points for Steph Curry.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Porter. Three-pointer. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trailed by 10 on the wing. Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
And Murray now top of the key. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now the pass to Bell. They set the pick. Durant with it. Kicks to Bell. Back to Durant. Lets it fly. And right on target. Good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. Just got to marvel at his greatness.
And that one's good. Millsap. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Durant, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just terrifying for the defense when Durant finds that hot hand. One of the most lethal scorers in the game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And Porter putting it right back in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Shot from the wing, and Kevin Durant again. And the Warriors lead by 8. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
To the inside. Here's Millsap. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
You know, over time, Millsap has added different things to his game. And you know what I like about him most is he quietly goes about his business in a professional manner.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Launches a three, drains the three-pointer.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead. Millsap lives for moments just like this. Calm, cool, collected, taking huge shots when the game is tight.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 8. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Off target from the wing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Barton, wide open, he fires, cans the three.
These are the moments we all think about as players. No fear taking these clutch shots because you got a chance to be a hero when you knock it down.
So it's the Warriors now. At one point, they led by 16, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
Back to Porter from deep. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really...
David, thank you as always.